Hello, I'm Dave Duinker. Here's my second installment in our series on ancient wisdom. I am calling Coaches and Rookies. This amazing record of ancient wisdom called Proverbs was designed first to apply and second to pass on. It was and still is meant to be passed across the generations. In this video, the coaches are the parents and the rookies are the kids. And Proverbs has wise stuff for both. Actually, it has material for all ages. I love that because no one is left out. Kids, parents, grandparents, women, men can all find and apply life principles wherever they are in life. I also love that because there is advice on how to do cross-generational relationships. That is, advice for kids about parents, advice for parents about kids, advice for grown-ups about each other. This video is dedicated to anyone with parents and anyone who is or who plan to become parents, coaches and rookies. I had parents. No, really. They are both gone now, but I can still hear them in my memory and recall with warmth and laughter their wise remarks and sagely wisdom, some of it in Dutch, and some of that which should not be translated into English. I think I was a good kid, lazy as ever, but generally good, until I hit 16. Then I quit listening. After I got married, 38 years now, I quickly rediscovered the value of the wisdom of my parents. Then, when we had kids of our own, 2 daughters and then 2 sons, I endeavored to impart wisdom to them ASAP, lest they too might quit listening. Here's how some of the ancient wisdom reads with reference to the generations. Quote, "Sons and daughters, listen to your father's discipline. Pay attention in order to gain understanding. After all, I have taught you well. Do not abandon my teachings. When I was a boy," really? "When I was a boy, learning from my father, when I was tender and the only child of my mother, they used to teach me and say to me, 'Cling to my words wholeheartedly. Obey my commandments so you may live. Acquire wisdom, acquire understanding. Do not forget. Do not turn away from the words that I have spoken. Do not abandon wisdom, and wisdom will watch over you. Love wisdom, and wisdom will protect you. The beginning of wisdom is to acquire wisdom. Acquire understanding with all that you have. Cherish wisdom, and wisdom will raise you up. Wisdom will bring you honor when you embrace it. Wisdom will give you a graceful garland for your head, and it will hand you a beautiful crown." End quote. So what we just heard was the words of a father to his child about his father. 3 generations. In other words, my dad taught me, and now I am teaching you. Herein lies advice for rookies. This is for kids. How old? Well, old enough to hear and understand. But in this is also wisdom for the coach, as mom and dad modeled the need to walk with their kids while imparting life lessons to them. Here's another tidbit of wisdom for the coach. Train up a child in the way they should go. Even when they are old, they will not depart from it. Train. It's an odd choice of words to describe parenting, don't you think? We usually equate training with the pros, the actual coaches, the teachers, the profs, other leaders, not so much parents. However, the ancient wisdom would suggest that parenting is just that. Now, of course, parenting is also loving and caring, providing, praying, affirming. But the promise of spiritual and moral staying power is contingent upon parental training. Now, teachers and coaches are necessary, but life lessons need to come from mom and dad. Here's one more shot of wisdom. Proverbs 31 describes a very busy and worthy woman. After 15 or so verses, she is ascribed a characteristic that, for me, stands out from the rest. It reads, "She opens her mouth in wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue." the best teachers and trainers of wisdom and kindness are mom and dad. Coaches and rookies, parents and kids. This library of ancient wisdom has some great material for parents wanting to train up their children in the way they should go, as well as wisdom for kids who want to remain and grow in that wisdom for their own sake and the good of subsequent generations. Thank you.